Good morning, I'm Prathisha Singh. Welcome to our Friday 24th of June edition of GMNC. We're streaming from the beautiful La Montagne Resort based right here in Ballito. Before we get to the exciting stuff, I just want to take a moment and thank the Hair Shack, Puza Water and La Montagne for being our epic morning sponsors.
Good morning and welcome to your weather for today, brought to you by Victory Surf. Today will be sunny, followed by increasing clouds with a high of 23 degrees and a low of 13 degrees. The real feel will be 25 degrees and the real feel shade 22 degrees. We have a south-southwesterly wind at 9 kilometers per hour and wind gusts at 26 kilometers per hour. Also 4% chance of showers today. The sunrise will be at 6:50 a.m. and the sunset at 5:05 p.m. Joburg, cloudy with a shower in places with a high of 16 degrees and a low of 6 degrees. Pretoria, a morning shower in spots, otherwise cloudy with a high of 19 degrees and a low of 8 degrees. Cape Town, sunny with a high of 18 degrees and a low of 10 degrees.
Welcome to GMNC this morning. In studio is the lovely Claudia Greenwood. Good morning, Claudia.
Hi, Prathisha.
How are you?
Awesome, and you?
Good, thanks. So we're chatting about setbacks and how it propels you forward in the long run.
Yes. That topic, I think, is something that we can all relate to.
Yes, we were just chatting about it now.
Yes. You know, Prathisha, what happens in life? You know, we set out to do stuff and something, you know, just doesn't
Stops
happen.
us in our tracks.
Yeah, and you know, we expect things to go smoothly, and that's good to be optimistic. But the reality is that sometimes things do go wrong, whether it's in our control or not, and often it is actually in our control. And then we see it as like, oh, you know, maybe I've failed at this, or I just can't do this, or you see, I've done this again, and we often talk ourselves out of achieving whatever we wanted to. But what I found is when we actually look at the setback as possibly a springboard to doing better, you know, it's like it's setting us up for something better. Okay, so I like to say a setback is a setup to set forward and move forward.
Well, actually, the setback makes you relook at things, I guess, and reassess how you can be better, right? Yes.
Well, if we choose to see it that way, because sometimes we allow ourselves to get stuck in that defeat. You know, I'm defeated, and even if say, for example, you wanted to run the Comrades and you didn't actually, you know, finish
Qualify.
or the time that you wanted, or whatever it was that you were actually ultimately wanting. You know, the whole process of getting there's more to it than just the win or the qualification or the time. There's the whole build-up. It's, you know, I was courageous to do it, and I've accomplished something.
And I've done all the training and all the work behind it.
Yes,
you know?
and I've learned more about myself and my stamina, and you know, that could be basically that you see it as a setback that I haven't accomplished that, but that's your setup to say, well, what can I do differently and achieve next time, you know, but also celebrate what's actually gone right.
I think we all miss that step, you know, count your wins, celebrate what actually good came off it, you know.
I know, we're so impatient, aren't we?
We are, so, all of us.
And you know, the other thing is, like, I like to actually sometimes relate to it like a game. You know, the TV game, movie, like, you know, computer games,
right.
All right? And they've got different levels. So you start off and it's basic and it's, you know, sort of pretty easy, and you like navigate that and it's fun, and then you say, no, okay, next level, and then suddenly, so what's happening in every level? You've learned some skills, or you've observed some things that haven't gone right. You've now changed it at the next level because you've learned that. So now how do you progress? And life is like that. It's almost like it's a game, hey, isn't it a game of life that we're in?
They do say that.
So when we see it that way, our setback is our setup to say, okay, well, how does this look going forward? And then that can be your springboard to actually leaping forward. But it's a choice again. Okay, how do we choose to see this, and how do we choose to actually proceed? The thing is with setbacks, we must also have a look at, everything happens because of a habit. Success is a habit. Failure is a habit. Enjoyment and planning, it's habits.
Being happy is even a habit, you know.
Yes, you know, it's so let's review what are our habits, what can we change there, are there some things that we need to tweak and get ourselves into a new habit. We know it's difficult sometimes to change habits, but you know what, we've got to start somewhere and just keep going. And then get an accountability partner.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I find that if you're talking to somebody about whatever you aiming for, it's like, okay, they're going to check in with you, and how's it going, Prathisha? How's it going with X, Y, and Z?
And have you done what you committed to saying you're going to do, you know?
Yes. So an accountability partner can be set up formally, where you like really have a regular meeting and a check-in to actually check how far you've come, or just a friend or a relative or somebody who's just got your interest at heart to say, so Prathisha, how are you doing with that? And you chat about it. And when you're putting it out there, you're committing. It's not just to yourself, it's to someone else. And somehow accountability to others helps us to leap forward more. So
definitely, that's a good one.
Yeah. So
and a lot of the time when we're involved in something, everybody doesn't get it, you know? So if you find an accountability partner who actually gets where you want to go, then that helps as well.
This is the thing. And I find with myself as well, I might have an interest. I like arty things and playing around with stuff, and I get so excited because I know what I've created, the other person doesn't. But somebody who's also interested in creativity goes, wow, and then we encourage each other. So it's important to find the person that's actually interested in what you're doing. Absolutely.
Super cool. Thank you for that message, Claudia, and I hope everybody takes it into account. And the next time you have a setback, think about what you can do better, you know, instead of defeating yourself and going down the track of I failed. Thank you very much. Great
Awesome.
chat. Stay tuned. Next up, there'll be an ad break, and then I'll be waiting right here for you. Hi, I'm Prathisha Singh, and I'm excited to announce that I am one of Good Morning North Coast's co-anchors. The show is on Belito TV and commences 1st of July. See you then between 6 and 7 a.m. Monday to Friday.
You like it? Water paint. You like queuing to pay electricity?
Don't think so. Water paid.
Wait, so I can use it?
Even if I'm on another network. VodaPay.
Off to do the monthly
Shopping. It's done.
Really?
Yo, Coco.
And we get rewards.
You like sending and receiving money now? How about when the combos communicate?
Pay it. You like good times with friends?
Introducing VodaPay, the one app for anything and everything. Like it, VodaPay it.
Morning, sports fans. Let's have a look at what's coming up this weekend in the world of sport. Starting with some rugby, of course, local rugby on the go. The Currie Cup final, possibly the final nobody predicted, but well deserved from these two smaller unions, let's say it, between the Griquas and the Pumas at 3 p.m. on Saturday. In the world of cricket, quite a lot happening there. The third and final test, a bit of a dead rubber between England and New Zealand daily from 12 p.m. Also in some other test action, the second test between the West Indies and Bangladesh daily from 4 p.m, starting a little bit later this afternoon. And then a little bit later this morning at 11 a.m., also a dead rubber, but should be a good match, the 5th ODI between Sri Lanka and Australia. In the world of golf, back to the DP World Tour now in the BMW International Open, and across the pond in the US PGA Tour, it's the Travelers Championship. And finally, in some motorsports, in MotoGP this weekend, coming up on Sunday at 2 p.m, it's the Netherlands Grand Prix. I'm Matt Williams for Good Morning North Coast Sport. You have yourself an awesome sporting weekend, and we'll catch you back here next week.
Welcome back to GMNC this morning. I hope you're feeling very inspired. In studio is Paolo from Ocean Eye. Good morning, Paolo. How are you?
Well, it's all Prathisha. Very well.
Good, thanks.
Yeah.
So before we take a deep dive into Ocean View, excuse the pun.
The Ocean Eye. Come on, guys.
Yes. So before we get into that, can you tell us a bit about you? What are you up to?
Well, my main income, or my main work is interior architecture and project management. I have a firm called Falconer Design that I've been a partner at for 12 years. It was actually my father's business. I started working there over 20 years ago, doing a lot of corporate work for the likes of Southern Sun, Premier Hotels, Maersk, etc.
Nice.
And that was, I suppose, my platform into getting into many other things. I opened a coffee shop in Umhlanga called Homebrew in 2015. Subsequent to that, I've actually invested in and sold my shares in a business called Thermal Rising, and I'm involved in Ocean Eye as well.
Yeah.
As well as flipping my personal properties the whole way. I've been buying properties since I was 25 years old and doing them up and selling them on. So, yeah.
Awesome. Very multifaceted, hey?
Trying to be. Everything to get ahead, eh?
Energetic or exhausting?
Very. With 2 children as well now. I've got a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old, and it's making Dad very tired.
I can imagine. Yeah. So tell us a bit about Ocean Eye. There was quite a funny story about how it got started.
It is, yes. So a good friend of mine, Graham and Tyron, we have a little thing called cane days. So every now and then we message each other and say, let's go for a beer in the sugar cane, and we generally just talk nonsense for half an hour to an hour before we go home. And Graham started talking to me about Ocean Eye, and it struck my interest very strongly. And some time passed where he eventually said, hey, would you like to be involved? And I was like, yes, man, like I've been giving you great ideas for free for over a year, so let me jump in. So I jumped in and got involved with the guys, and I'm very excited about Ocean Eye.
Cool. Tell us exactly what you guys do.
So Ocean Eye is a real-time live connection to everything ocean. So we provide a live feed of over 30 destinations around the country for anyone who is ocean-minded to just hop on and check their favorite spot, if it's ready for a good kite or a surf, or go diving or fishing or spearfishing, whatever you want. Even just to go to the beach.
Yeah.
If you're someone in Johannesburg who's excited to come down to Durban, they just want to see what the conditions are like, they're getting excited for their holiday, jump onto Ocean Eye, have a squiz, get your juices flowing, ready for the 6-hour drive or hour flight to wherever you're going, and come and enjoy. The idea behind it was to give anyone ocean-minded a real-time connection to their favorite destination.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you're still doing that through the website, right?
So the website at the moment is the only platform where you can reach us. We are busy with an app, and on the website it's free. You can log on, anyone can jump on and have a squiz. On the free platform, obviously, there's advertising. There's a little pre-roll before the video, and you get a snippet of the video and you can rewatch it again if you'd like. Or you can pay our $49 a month, which is the subscription-based model, which that then allows you to view ad-free. So when you logged on, there's no advertising. You get full stream. You can make the video full screen.
Nice.
And unlimited viewing. It also unlocks, we have plugged in Windy and WindGuru, which are weather forecasting services underneath each camera. And they are camera specific as well. So if you're looking at something in Muizenberg, you're looking at what the weather potentially could be like in Muizenberg. And that was the actual real call for the camera, because a lot of the time you'll look at a weather forecast and go, okay, cool. And then actually go there and it's not quite what it is.
Yes,
So
yes, I've
now
had
we've
that
given
experience.
the users an opportunity to wake up in the morning if they've looked at the forecast the day before and just make sure.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the Ocean Project to me?
Yes, that's actually something very dear to my heart specifically. The Ocean Project is going to be funded by any income made from Ocean, whether it's the subscription or advertising when we eventually get to start charging for advertising on the free platform, whereby we'll give 10% of our profits to organizations that are affiliated to anything ocean-driven. Litterboom Project is one of our strong partners. Josh Redman is a good friend of Graham and ours. Another one would be the NSRI, and there are quite a few more that we're looking to work on. And also we're trying to do some private-public partnerships, integrations, coming from Umhlanga myself and currently living in the Umhloti area. Blackburn Village is right on the Umhlanga River, and unfortunately there's no service delivery in those areas. So inevitably all the waste will go out the door and onto the floor and or down to the river and into the river,
Into
and
the ocean,
final
yeah.
destination is always the ocean. So we're trying to coordinate with the private and public sector to get something that could then potentially be self-sustained, whereby the litter is sorted, useful waste is then on-sold, and you create some sort of revenue for these guys as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome initiative, hey?
Yeah, trying hard.
Yeah.
It's hard
Well,
work,
good
though.
luck. It sounds amazing, and it sounds like you guys have lots of fun, which is
That's-
awesome.
That's the best part, yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
something you're passionate about, so
Very
that's
much so.
really cool. And your website, do you want to just give us the website?
Yeah, it's very simple, www.oceani.co.za.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for your time.
All the best.
Cheers.
Stay tuned, guys, because next up we're going to be chatting to Thivanya from Lotus Aesthetic Clinic. Welcome back to GMNC this morning. In studio with me is Thivanya Naidoo from Lotus Aesthetic Clinic. Good morning, Thivanya. How are you?
Well, thanks, and yourself, Prathisha.
Good, I'm good. So it's a pleasure to have you here this morning.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So Lotus Aesthetic Clinic, you're one of the founders?
Yes, I am.
So tell us a bit about it.
So we are an aesthetic clinic. We specialize from your basic manis and pedis right up until your Botox, fillers, dermapening, all your aesthetic treatments to your basic treatments of hair removal, waxing, threading, your pigmentation removal.
Nice. Before we deep dive into some of your favorite treatments, tell us a bit about you. How did you get into beauty?
So my journey going into studying and becoming a dermatologist was from my childhood. I was always bullied as a child because of having problematic skin.
Okay.
So that is why I went to the best dermatologist, tried the best creams, and I felt nothing worked. So I wanted to go into the glamorous part of doing beauty and not being a dermatologist.
Right.
So I wanted to be a dermatologist and still be able to sort my skin out.
Nice. So you know what it feels like to be on the other side.
Yes.
And the journey that goes with it, the expectations.
That is why I sell healthier skin, confidence, and not products.
Nice. I love it. You know my background, so you know I love it. So tell me your qualifications and stuff.
Yes, I studied dermatology, and I
And you have tons of experience.
Tons. Over a decade. So I do basically everything. I stayed with the industry from the time I've studied, straight out of college, straight into the industry, done my in-service, still into the industry as we speak, and I just love it.
So tell me, what are some of your favorite treatments that you guys offer?
I love laser hair removal and dermapening.
That's your passions, right?
That is my passion. The dermapen speaks volumes, the results speak for themselves.
Tell us a bit about that.
So your dermapen is basically collagen induction therapy. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It helps with pigmentation removal. Overall, just stimulating your skin and giving it what it needs. As we age, cell turnover stops and our skin goes dead. So as we do the dermapen, it just wakes up everything and tells your skin, this is the kickstart that you need, and that's how it goes.
Nice, that's awesome. And the laser?
So laser hair removal is a permanent solution. We offer non-permanent solution, temporary solutions as well, like waxing and threading, but your more permanent solution is laser hair removal, and the results speak for themselves. From your first session, you will see a reduction in the hair growth.
That's awesome, hey? I know you had quite a few success stories as well.
A lot.
Yeah, that's super. And you guys also do nails as well.
The nails, like I said, from your basic services right up until your high-end aesthetic treatments.
And awesome facials.
Yes.
And massages, that's my favorite treatment there.
We do reflexology, Swedish massages, manual lymph drainages, pregnancy massages, any type of massage you can think of, we offer it.
And you guys do males and females?
Yes, we offer male and female services.
And you're at Belito Junction?
Belito Junction, more. We at shop 642.
And knowing you, you plan on expanding and expanding some more, so.
We do plan on expanding for now, but that's my little baby.
I can imagine. So how do we get hold of you guys?
You can
apart from coming straight to the shop.
You can follow us on Facebook. We have Lotus Aesthetic Clinic, Instagram, social media platform, and you can call 032-586-0711.
Awesome. All the best with your venture and your baby.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Stay tuned, guys. Check out Lotus Aesthetic Clinic at Belito Junction. And next up, we're going to be chatting with Santos Kahn from The Drive Times.
Hi Belito, I'm Tanya. I'm the lady from So It Seems, Benina in Belito. You can find us in Richard Park, right across from the Hirsch. The new shop, it's 3 times bigger than the old shop. We have lots more fabric, a lot more haberdashery items. If you can't sew, I will teach you how to sew. I have an additional teacher that helps us sew, and we have a fabulous space upstairs. looking for a Benina machine or a Bennett, I will sort you out with that one. In this little area, we do everything. We service the sewing machine, we service the overlocker. We fix it up for you. Within a week, you'll have it back. While you go through the pattern books, we have a coffee shop in-house called Buttonless Coffee. You can have a coffee or a snack to eat while you do your pattern searching, fabric searching, or sewing upstairs with us. See you soon!
Good morning, Belito. Welcome to another show of the Draft Times, brought to you from the top floor of Motor City with my man, Shooting Sheldon. What's happening, brother? Good to see you. Always something different. So today, yes, with that big building, we told you about it, Motor City at the end. On the top floor, away of the Samurai Select, we've got a restaurant, Cafe Lusa, which we've got coffee coming Nana for us as well. We've got Dandelion, we've got Hair by Sharon as well. Oh, look, hang on, our coffee's on its way.
Yes, coffee.
Hang on, let's just cut. We're not going to cut, but hang on. Morning, Garth. How you keeping?
Service from the boss himself,
Thank you.
Garth from Cafe Lusa. What's our special today, Garth?
Today we're going to go back to the old bunny chows that we haven't been serving for a while. So it'll be bean bunnies and chicken bunnies. So
ooh, put me down for a chicken. Winner, chicken dinner. Ooh, I almost spilled my coffee there. No, awesome. Thanks so much, Garth.
Come on, guys.
You have a good one. So, guys, yeah, and in our building we've got downstairs, we've got Nissan, we've got Reynolds, and we've got Ford as well. But today, we're talking about two serious cars.
Very more pocket rocket and something hot.
The pocket rocket is a Suzuki, and if you watch the Somalia, the hill climb, motor, it's a 1.4 turbo Swift, and we have one here on the floor. You're going to look at it. It's a mad thing. And the other car you've got?
We've got a 2015 M4, but M4. A whole lot of CS accessories. It's like a CrossFit athlete dressed up in Victoria's Secret clothing.
Unbelievable. We've got more curves than a Coke bottle.
Absolutely.
The lines on this car, ladies and gentlemen, white, chic tail, black wheels, blue. With that, what spec you got on it?
CS accessories, so we have a CS bonnet, we have a rear carbon spoiler, we have CS wheels on it, we have upright performance pipes, front splitter, the steering wheels,
how's the steering wheel?
With the digital output.
It's like a Formula 1 steering wheel.
Oh man, I'm excited about that.
Are we going to see that? Got the revs. It is, eh? No, I like it. The steering wheel does it for me. I need something. Okay, we're going to go and have a look at these cars. Catch us now. Let's go get them. Get your coffee. This is a pocket rocket, guys. It's a 1.4 turbo. It's very quick. Eat little GTRs for breakfast. Very quick little car. Comes with all the specs, all the bells and whistles. Yes, it does cost you 400,000 South African rands, but that's full house, top of the range. Yeah, beautiful heads-up display. Let's just start out. All phone connectivity. She's the auto. She comes standard with pedal shift. Yeah. Absolutely sexy. Guys, it is a 4-door, so don't panic if you got kids. Come have a look what 400,000 can get you. Hey, Mr. Nazi, how you keeping? How's it to the drive time? Hello, people in TV land. TV land. Guys, also, we've got this drive that we're doing. Please come have a look. Please come support. It's across all CMH dealers. Come put some clothes in the bag. There's quite a few things in here. Come fill up the car. This is the new Celeria as well. Hey, top little car, this. Swift GLX. Swift Sport. And then lastly but not leastly, of course we've got chimneys on the floor, guys. Of course we've got chimneys. On this bad boy, we've changed the tires. We've got the Wranglers. We've added the mud flaps. We added the multi-roof rack front runners. We added the ladder, tow bar. The tire looks proper. With the chimney, it's all about the tires. All the space you need. Look at that. Come on, come down to Suzuki Belito. That's the one, Suzuki Belito. Not 2 steps towards Mshlongo or any other steps towards Salt Rock. Mr. King, permission to board. All right. I'm with Mr. Alan King, boss from the top floor, CMH Select. Prathisha. Everyone in TV land. So he's going to take us for a drive in this import performance car quickly. And we'll get some footage for you on that shortly. Stay tuned. I'm going to start it. Yeah, shooting. How's the steering wheel, brother?
Steering wheel's exciting, carbon fiber finishes, carbon fiber pedal. You got your info display all digital over there. What do you think?
No, I love it. And when you rev it does it. It shows you like, hey, it shows you the RPM there.
Done.
Unbelievable. Show, shooting. So boss this, eh? My man. You're very nice.
Very, very nice. How is the steering wheel, Santos? Full digital display.
Gives you everything there.
Gives you everything.
Yeah,
Right, there we go. It's coming on.
Open, yeah.
Gives you the RPM.
Hey, let's go. Go forward. Let's go downstairs.
Are we going downstairs
Let's
now?
go.
Yes, sir. Forward, not backwards, right? Here we go.
It's that low. It's that low. Alright, let's go find the sport. But have a look at this one, guys. This is a Swift, and we've added some accessories on. So it's the GL, and yes, it can look like a sport. We still got a little wing that's coming on the back. Oh, look at that. This is from the Black S edition. So there's a few selected people. Well, everybody is special, but there's a few select family in Belito that have the Black S.
Fit24 and Belito TV are proud to announce a new and exciting television series,
giving contestants the opportunity to lose weight and feel great with our Fit24 challenge.
We are looking for 12 contestants who are driven to achieve their weight loss goals and kickstart their new and improved healthy lifestyle within the guidance of their very own personal trainer provided by Fit24.
The finale will reveal the winner who made the biggest impact on their health and weight loss journey, walking away with a host of prizes valued at 50,000 Rand, along with a lifetime membership at Fit24 gyms.
To enter the Fit24 challenge, write a one-page motivation as to why we should choose you. Submit your motivation and a full-length photo of yourself at the closest Fit24 gyms club in your area, and you could be chosen for our very first season.
Entries close on the 25th of June 2022.
T's and C's apply. Please note that the Fit24 challenge is only permitted to entrants who reside within KZN.
That's a wrap. Thank you for joining us on GMNC this morning. Thank you to every guest and viewer that made the show possible. Before we close out the show, I just want to remind you about our religious content streaming every Sunday from 8:30 a.m. Make sure to stay tuned for the music video showcasing Garth Taylor. We will see you again next week. Have a fabulous weekend.
Why is it when I'm sad, I always think about you? Why is it when I'm lonely, I just can't do without you? Why is it when I smile, I forget you were always there for me? Price you would not pay for me with your life. Now every night I lie awake because I'm miss you. And I just can't deny the way I love you so. And if I had the chance to relive the days I took for granted, I'll never let you go. Oh no, I'll never let you go. Remember how we laughed inside. No, why is it so empty? Remember how we made the deal that we would never buy. What if I called you up? What if I said I'm sorry? Is there a second chance? And would it last forever? 'Cause I know I would.